So, have you ever bonked?
Have I ever bonked? Yes, of course I've bonked. When I first started cycling, I used to cycle without water, going days without like really eating, maybe like one meal a day because I was so poor. But I loved cycling and I loved the feeling that it gave me of freedom. So I'd go on these long 100-mile rides, like 3 100-mile rides a week maybe. And I remember just like sometimes Stoke wasn't good enough and I'd get really tired like 70 miles in and I'd have to lay down the side of the road and like take a nap, and I'd just be depleted. And then over the years, like I didn't eat so much but I'd eat more and I started riding more, and I would bonk in the hills because I would just need like sugar, and then I would just grab for anything. This is not being a plant-based athlete. I would just grab for anything and just like smash it in because I was just desperate. Survival mode. 2 years ago I went plant-based. I was told being a plant-based athlete was impossible. So what did I do before I decided to actually be plant-based? I researched, and I researched that you need glycogen as fuel, and glycogen is pure fuel. And just carbing the fuck up. My channel name, Carb Doping, is exactly what it is. I eat over 1,000 calories more than I'm supposed to every single day so that I know that I won't fail. Always overeating ensures that you will never run out of glycogen stores. Does it make sense? So if you go off of, like, let's just say you want to eat high carb, low fat, like myself, you want to be as lean as possible. I do 10 grams of carbs per kilo every day. Now, I weigh about 75 kilos, that's 165 pounds, whatever metric system you go off of. 750 grams of carbs leaves me feeling low on the tank. It's not enough. 800 to 1,100 grams is my like goal that I like to go off of. So I'm always getting more. But I found that like when I'm eating like at least 900, I'm always satisfied. Yesterday, I did a 9-hour bike ride. It was pretty intense, very difficult climbs, over 12,000 feet of climbing in 140 miles. The night before, I ate 2 extra large, extra noodle plates of pad thai noodles. So this is enough for probably like 4 people. I ate that for dinner, preparing myself pre-fuel for the ride. You don't just go on a ride and be like, okay, well I need to eat. You want to prepare before so then the food goes into your body and processes and digests and gets excreted out as fuel. During the ride, I had 500 grams of mangoes, 454 grams is a pound. I had 500 grams, which equaled 1,595 calories, 0 fat, just pure sugar. And obviously your body has to like process that somewhat, but it was fuel to eat. I had 10 ounces of sugar in my water bottle and another bottle of water. The sugar itself is 1,000 calories. So when you put sugar in your body, it's pure fuel. It's like putting gas in your tank. When you put sugar in your gas tank in your car, it sputters, it fizzles out, it stops working. Then you have to get a whole new fuel line. But when you feed your body with carbohydrates, sugar in its purest form, it runs efficiently, enabling you to go full gas for longer, long-term, happy, just mental strength, everything, just more efficiency. So on the ride, I had the mangoes, I had the 1,000 calories of sugar, I had 3 Sprites, sugar, and it just made me get what I needed to get done. I had about 2,500 calories on the ride, so then I got myself through the ride. Then when I was done, more sugar, a Sprite, and then I smashed in the whole foods where I could get those vitamins and nutrients. Had about another 2,500 calories of just whole foods after I got hydrated with water, and I get my muscles, all the vitamins and nutrients to get my body running and be healthy. When you eat those foods, like you don't eat 3 cups of rice on a ride, you're gonna be full in your stomach. Your body has to break it down and digest the fibers, and then it's using extra energy that you could be using to go up a hill. But when you eat fruit or sugar, it just goes straight into your bloodstream and it gives you the maximum performance needed. So like today, for example, I could have ate this morning, it probably would have been smart. I haven't eaten yet and it's already 2 p.m. in the daytime. but I also ate my second dinner at like midnight last night and then slept 10 hours, so I felt well rested, and I've just been brainstorming this morning, so it was time to eat. So let's just take out what I got at the store. I have this pineapple juice. This is 19 grams of sugar times 9 of carbs, so you could add that up if you're a mathematician. I'm not, but I can tell you that this is 450 calories of just pure sugar, and it's got 9 grams of protein and 0 grams of fat. And then I have 8 bananas here, so this is going to be 880 calories, and it's going to have about 9 grams of protein, and it's going to have about 5 grams of fat. So all this together, we got about 1,400 calories, 1,300 calories with high carb, low fat fuel. That's a 1,400 calorie meal. Anytime I eat a meal, I try to eat 1,000 calories. Because if you get anything under 3,000 calories a day, if you're just sitting around at an office job, you're going to be inefficient. You're going to reach for a supplement or a stimulant. And don't get me wrong, I love my coffee, but if you like it for pleasure, that's great. But this will ensure that you don't need it for energy, because you got to stay carb. You have to feed your body with the sugars necessary to get the job done. Going out and burning 6,500 calories yesterday, I prepped before, pre-meal, smashed in the carbs, tons of noodles, rocked it.
So you're saying that the reason that you've never bonked for 2 years is because of sugar, because whether you've not bonked in life or on the bike because of sugar. That's why you've never bonked. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
And you've never restricted because you've
never restricted
for life. Fueled for life.
If you cut carbs, you cut life. You don't want to be a low carb low life, do you? You want to be a high carb, super like efficient, like just ball of positivity and energy. You want to get it done. You want to get more done. Why do you want to stop growing? You know, the moment you're satisfied and you're content with what you're doing is the moment you've given up. You've stopped growing. Why have a closed mindset when you can have a growth mindset? You know?
And sugar's allowed you to do that.
Absolutely. You know, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect, but there's nothing wrong with the pursuit of perfection, because that allows and ensures you every day that you're going to be striving for excellence and getting it done. Cool. I was like, what's a good way to end this?